Oh gosh, I was trying to respond, but I was muted. Hi. Uh, yes, I had a very long day today, and I had initially intended to be home hours ago to stream, and we just didn't quite find our moment to leave until uh like an hour ago. So had a very fun day. It was a friend's birthday, so we went out and did a few things. But no, it was not work. If it was work, I think I would have blown my brains out. All right, let's turn on game audio. We return to the adventures of Arista. Augustine, you still have the snails. The snail crew will never leave. But I think what I really want to do right now, I think I want to, glad the Tim Chuck streams has become a mainstay. Yeah, I love this hobbled together crew of snails. Um, they are here. I love the one. Oh, let's see if I the mouse is behind him, so I can't point at him. I love my favorite is like the plotting snail. What's he doing back there? Yeah, but back to one. Snail Squad forever. How was I saw you were streaming New Vegas earlier. How was that going? It seems like you're enjoying it. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay? Yes. I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It will be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Still tired and brain engrossed, but was fun. I feel that. Exploded the cons and Brotherhood? Yeah. You're not wrong. I try to spare the Brotherhood just because I want armor, but there are other ways to get armor, I think. I think you can get you can get power armor from the NCR. They have the power armor. Punch them all. You have a guest. Mama. Astelia. I guess for context, because it was a very long time ago, we last were doing this. Philomen is Minphilia's, like, long lost mother figure. Also completely out of the loop of the story. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could. Oh, oh dear, apologies for the yawning. Long day. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue what you did, achieving things I never would have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Acelia. I learned from the best. Oh no, it's being laggy. Oh no, I am... dropping frames pretty hard. I wish I knew how to fix this. Because it's not my internet. My internet's working fine. Let's... something. That scared me. Knock something over on my desk. OBS. Dropping frames. Try reducing your resolution and bitrate and ensure you're using I am doing that. Close unnecessary background. Okay. I think I fixed it. Okay, it was the moment I probably closed. I had Twitch open on my desktop. Not on my desktop, on my in my web browser, because I usually peek at it on occasion to see how things look, but yeah, I think that's probably what it was. I would need to remember that for the future. I will just pull up the stream manager on my phone. Alright, we should be good. Thank you both. Miss Arista Augustine. I just have the quality super low. Yeah, I mean, I usually just use my phone. I should probably just stop using. I think honestly, my computer just needs a cleaning out, because we have like a ton of bandwidth. No one's really up right now. One of my roommates is playing League of Legends, but that's like nothing. She's playing it from her phone. Amigan Resistance. When I was but a child. He brought me here to Ulda. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. The man who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know how to survive. These are things we will have learned. All the toxicity is rotting the fiber cables. I think, hold on, y'all. The volume might cut off. What is going on with my mic now? cut off. Hello. Test. Testing. 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 Is my microphone setting not up very high? Ugh, this is what happens when you don't stream for like a week. You can hear me fine. It's really it's the VideoTube mini thing. I'm having the I keep looking up at stream and in OBS, and it's not opening and closing its mouth like it's supposed to. Like sometimes I notice the mouth just isn't moving. Alpha, no, shut up. Oh, first lessons to me concerning mining, and I was very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed, and it wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. I'll see if I can grab a shot of my settings to show you. They might work better. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'm sure I just need to rearrange the arrows a little bit. Yeah, and also I've just noticed sometimes my mic doesn't pick me up. Like, I'll talk and nothing goes through for whatever reason. I think that's a computer issue. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of so many that entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Science must leave Ulda. Keep adding weird suppression too. Yeah, I think in the end it might be suppression stuff. Truly?
Bastard.
Bastard. Earthling plant, thanks for the follow. We're in a host a realm reborn, trying to get a trying to make our way to Heavensward. Slowly. We have so much. The Crystal Braves have not even been brought up yet. A Revenant's Toll. Ah, here we go. Send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Okay. Tired ass posting a picture and shit. Hold on, what am I even using? Oh, I see. Fending me. I think I need... Do I need maiming or striking? No, my brain's not working. Joker of maiming sounds like my kind of fashion. I think it's maiming. It is all well and good that we found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is much to be done and so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction ongoing, the resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, the essential tasks of securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. No, Alphino, no! If I need concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, You send it? Okay, let me have a quick look. Alright, hold on, chat. You're gonna see the funny bars for a second. I got mine. With this raised up a little more. Let's maybe lower it a bit more. Maybe. Actually. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I think this will work. Hello. Hello. Okay. Where do I go alone? May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll? It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that the associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. Oh, sure. Hold on, Fen. I can hop in chat for a little bit. Hi, NJs. Welcome. NJS. I keep calling you NJs. NJS. The plural NJ. Oh, you're good. There are of course certain provisions which must be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. Madam, unless I am mistaken, you are the one known as Arista, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slothborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer will still survive. Ninjas? I mean, ninjas is fun. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence ere long. Well, well, it seems your reputation precedes you, Aresta. Perhaps I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you've earned yourself a rest. After all, you've traveled so far. And there's already so much you have done for us and for me. We'll speak again anon. Till then, take care. And then we gotta wait for a patch cycle. Oh, hold up. Ah, Arista, were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there's something he would share with us. Ah, hello. Okay, we seem to be okay now.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I think it's because I
Maybe
tried to
Discord's a little
stream.
too much.
It's because I tried to stream it for you in Discord.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I mean,
I can use the Twitch stream.
that's very annoying. I hate that. It's. I think what it is that our internet sucks.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
You'll have a news home at Mordona, the Rising Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tatteru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? You don't smile. I too have news to share. In expectation of the momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have pledged their full support. General Raubaun included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise antecedent? Alphino, shut the fuck up. If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let's affirm our identity and proclaim our achievements. So that all removing mind sucks. Gotta get gotta get the dogs out.
But I'm already here.
Oh my gosh. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes. But in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. No, not we. Me. Me who has felled primals and faced down the Empire.
You didn't do shit.
You didn't do fucking shit, Menphilia. I've been waiting. I've been waiting.
Not look.
Great, I say.
What do you mean, us?
And we will rise to them as we have time and again. United as one. I will say, as we move further into the story, the other Scions do, like, actively do more. That's not just like...
They start pulling their weight.
They technically are doing stuff, but it's, like, so off camera. Maybe I should ask Philemon to teach me the basics of mining too. Oh yeah, Tartaru. Yeah, ARR is so rough. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I will say the dialogue has gone from fake Shakespearean bullshit to like legible. Oh no.
I still gotta get to this game eventually.
Oh
Pretty
no.
sure it's still got it installed. Oh, it's still installed.
I'm just watching. And I'm trying to keep an eye on everything.
Yeah. It is lagging every once in a while, but it's not too bad.
I was hoping by doing
Maybe
this
just stuck.
later at night, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. I don't know what would be causing it. I guess it probably is just an ISP issue. I wonder if you could, like, call them about it and be like, hey, the internet is shit. Fix it.
I wish it was that easy. They really,
Yeah.
they, basically, it took them, about 2 weeks to fix the issue we were having. And Buffalo.
Shakespeare writes a shonen manga.
I mean, more or less. And I'm just glad that that stuff is. It seems like the dialogue is normalized quite a bit. I think there'll be characters on occasion who speak that way, but I mean. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See the impressive structure over there. That's the
I
place.
love his fucking mittens.
Yeah, ARR has like some like
ISPs were that easy,
they ARR has like some bulky ass gear.
God, yeah, we've been struggling with that lately as well. Our new ISP is good, great, they're fine. But our old one, we switched January to this new one. Our old ISP was still charging us every month.
Oh.
Until like a couple weeks ago, they a mom had called in and basically yelled at them because it was supposed to cancel and they just didn't, so they basically stole £300 from us.
Oh gosh, Will the Raptor, thanks for the raid.
Oh, hello.
I'm not sure why I did not get a notification on that, because I have those set up.
Oh, yeah. Don't know. I mean, there could be just another issue with the whole just stuff.
Yeah, it could be.
We can't expect God
Oh,
to
there
do
it
all
goes.
Kind of like Monster
It just
Hunter.
took a long time.
Oh, there it is. It's catching up.
Oh, this is actually Final Fantasy 14. I will the
Are we back? Are we real?
Are we? Are we back? Because I see it
Looks
saying
like it.
it's. I see it trying to connect, and it's not saying it is.
I see the stream, yeah. Okay. Oh. It might have been temporary. No, I'm seeing messages. We can't.
Well, the messages are going through, but not the.
No, like I can see the stream and like the chats
Oh, is it?
caught up and stuff. Yeah. Seems to be. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
So it's just OBS being a pile of crap.
Yeah, especially with like when disconnects are happening. We've had it happen before. OBS just kind of gets confused on like whether you're streaming or not. Solid now, yeah, seems pretty good.
Well, that's cool because the connecting button is just grayed out, and I'm terrified it's not going to.
I mean, the stream is live. That's all that matters for the time being. It's going, it's smooth.
Where am I going? Oh, the Viking Sands. Okay. The thing that makes me mad is like, you know, I like to post my streams on YouTube, and when they're chopped up like this,
It's yeah. It does get annoying.
Mayor Madonna. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face when he took his leave. Something is very amiss.
Yeah.
Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. And I prayed it would not come so soon. Another primal has been summoned in Gridania. Oh no.
Primal.
Thine arrival is speaking of Shakespearean bullshit. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Arista. The aetheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. Urianger is very good because everyone else speaks normal and he speaks like this just because he's a fucking nerd.
He's just like, oh, just for the sake of it.
Now that we are fully in here, Philly was playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter, got the re-release at some point last year and was finally given a play-through. Yeah, can I do... Hold on, I don't have any of the funny things. Can I do shout-outs? Is that something that...
I believe that's just a basic Twitch
Is it?
command.
No, I think it's just shout-out and then shouts.
And whatever the username is, yeah. I need to use that more whenever we get raids. As little as it happens. Just a slash.
No. It's one more time. There we go. Hold on. We do this correctly here. Kablamo.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. Teehee.
I do need to do that more.
I remember Star Wars Bounty Hunter is one of those games. I remember it coming out, but I don't remember a single thing about it. It's in that era of like EA Star Wars games, I think, that there was just so many of them. But I'm glad you're really liking it so far.
Yeah.
Fun jetpack gameplay and the tools are too fun.
Hell yeah.
I still remember playing the Old Republic, the MMO, and you could be a healer as a bounty hunter, and you just... One of the things you could do was shoot healing bullets at your teammates, and I always thought it was the funniest thing.
I can't believe they copied that from Overwatch.
Yeah, they did copy that from Overwatch. Like, Overwatch, they went into the future, saw Overwatch doing it, and then they stole it.
And they were like, wow, this game fucking sucks. We could do that better.
You know, it's a shame. I I really liked Overwatch when it came out.
It was okay. The first one was fun. We played it a lot as well. It was a fun, like, semi-casual PvP game. And then they pushed way too hard into the competitive aspect and just made it dog shit. Also, I will still always laugh at the fact that the PvE mode, that was the entire selling point of Overwatch 2, didn't happen.
If you pay premium, you get permanent access to all DLC and expansions, even if you don't keep the subscription. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I played it when it first came out.
Cool.
Like, it was in the era when everyone was trying to be us, the new WoW killer, Wildstar. Let's see, Wildstar, the Old Republic. There were so many that were people. Is this the WoW killer?
All I need is 2 kinds online, and I'm good.
Be kind, rewind. Here we go.
Shake a bit of wild bag, hell yeah. I need to find out when they release a new expansion for this, so they can make Hrothgars free. Female Hrothgars
yeah, I
free,
think that's
so I can finally start streaming it.
Yeah, that should be what happens. Because because
I'd assume it's the next.
So when the next expansion comes out, Shadowbringer should be free, which means Vera and Hrothgar are going to be available to people who just pick up the trial.
Yeah. Which is basically the
being on a stream one day,
taking so long to stream it.
I think I remember having a lot of fun with it when I played it back in the day. I revisited not super long, maybe like a year or so ago. And just kind of like, it showed its age quite a bit, but you know, it is what it is with a lot of that, with all old MMOs. Like I thought about streaming WoW Classic. And I played it a little bit just to see, like, okay, like, is this gonna be fun to stream? No, it's not gonna be fun to stream unless I do like 8-hour streams every day of nothing but WoW Classic, and we just bullshit all day.
Yeah, I know. I think we mentioned it when you were streaming retail. We did stream WoW Classic like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, that stream sucked. Like, the only good moment from that stream is a clip that somebody made when we weren't there.
Oh. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no.
No more you do.
Calm yourself, Kuplo Cop. Sorry, I'm sorry, Kuplo Cop. A-cab. Can you not see that she hasn't the faintest idea of what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive us his witless outburst, sister. I mean, the thing I will always say, if anyone ever has an interest in Final Fantasy XIV, the free trial is so good. It gives you so much.
It's definitely worth it. Like, I would be down to play it. It's just the fact that the female Hrothgars aren't free yet.
Yeah,
And,
I mean,
like, remaking a character when it does become free sounds like too much effort, so I'm just gonna wait.
well, so the game does give you Phantasias, which are what you use to race change. It gives you a few, actually, now.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're like $10 a pop.
Probably because of all of the new, like, races they add.
Well, so they did it. They gave everyone one at the beginning of the current expansion,
Subscription.
and
Yeah.
one thing that stopped me from trying WoW was the subscription. Parents were very iffy on any game purchases that wasn't the base game, and even when they wouldn't let me get OTST because they thought it
Oh,
was just Halo
no.
3. That, I mean, to be fair, like,
I mean, respect to your parents. That is a pretty good way to go about things. It's just they weren't knowledgeable.
yeah. I think that the funny thing about ODST is I don't remember it being a full price game.
I don't believe so.
I think it
no.
was like $30.
Yeah.
And ODST is like a completely different animal. It's very like I didn't realize how
Yeah.
different it was until we played it with Boris.
Yeah, that was the first time. I mean, all of those streams with Boris were the first times we'd played those Halo games.
Oh, here we
And I am tempted to go back through them again on my channel.
we
'cause it
are
was fun.
we're gonna be fighting the good King Mogglmog, the 12th.
And
May his miraculous
to-
foresight ever be praised. Knew exactly what to do. He had rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. There he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below.
He could shoot the longest ropes.
Shooting rope.
God.
All of us except good King Mogglmog. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens, so that Mugglekind might at least know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand, and that being your reason for contacting us. I bet he tied that rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me.
Graphic update tweets. Oh yeah. The only thing I remember about like the graphic update stuff is that for a while people were making fun of the grapes.
Yeah, so that happened in Endwalker. In Endwalker, they there was a small little snafu with the coding around how. So basically, what happens in the game is if you're far away from something, low poly models will load in until you get closer, and then they get more,
LOD stuff.
they get bigger.
Mm.
Then for some reason the grapes just weren't switching to the higher poly models.
Yeah.
So
they were just funny
yeah,
triangles.
to the point where like it's not only was it a joke in the community, it's a joke like with the devs now. And there's like stuff in the game now. There was like merch for the low poly grapes. There was
Hell yeah.
there's like in-game items that represent the low poly grapes. Like it was such a huge thing. Favorite things growing up was Gears of War, Halo, Starship Troopers. Never got Gears of War 1, Halos 1 and 2 were the only to watch. SST on my own fruit. Yeah, it's a lamp. It's a housing lamp. I think it's for outside. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what they're saying. We have to go fight King Mogglmog.
lore, story, lore, kill.
Well,
this guy,
they're just discussing like they're just talking about like what's happened so far.
Mm. There it is. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I like that one.
To those who have the power to
Also, the
defend
link
themselves.
has boob in it, so it's
Oh.
it's better. It's a really cool.
My parents
movie.
hated Starship
Troopers
Troopers
are great because they're very obvious. It's the case of like certain idiotic people being funny with how dense they are, where like Starship Troopers is such a like obviously satirical, tongue-in-cheek, like friggin' whatever of military stuff, and I always well, not always, obviously, it's not that common, but I will see people like taking it seriously and like using arguments and shit for it. It's like, come on. You can't see this and not realize
You
it's
can't
taking
see
the
this.
piss out of you. You can't. It's invisible.
Yeah, you can't see it.
No. Somewhere
Oh,
in that
that
train
could
of
go down
thought,
here.
we were talking about Final Fantasy, and I forgot where.
I don't remember. Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy. I am getting a little loopy because like the long day is
late,
starting to get to me, and we just
I mean, God, usually you're in bed like 2 hours ago.
correct.
Yeah.
But I also drank like a ton of coffee,
Oh,
and so
yeah,
like
the
I'm
caffeine
not
crash is
tired.
probably hitting.
I'm not tired, but I am at the same time. I don't know how to
I
describe.
get what you mean, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Coffee Gator. Yes, I had lots of coffee. So basically, oh, you know, I could talk about the day I had because I think everyone would find some interest in it. It was my friend's birthday today, and so we did a few things, and so went to lunch, which was fine, and then
Because those are technically illegal, yeah. We were also told about those from nobody in particular. And, like, yeah, true, we could just do that, but also we'd be streaming it, and crime.
yeah. No, the problem
And also,
no, I was gonna say the problem with like I really wish I could just use mods, but the one time I accidentally left mods up, I had an incident that we shall not speak of beyond me just describing it as an incident, and
nothing happened.
that 30-minute stream had to get blasted off of everything, and I was so unbelievably embarrassed
God,
that happened.
It's okay that we've had the same thing happen.
Where am I going?
Yeah, but also it's just a case of like, I'd want to. It would obviously not be every stream, but I would like to, when going through this on stream, I'd like to be doing it with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'd want them to see the character too.
So much stream. There was no stream exactly.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I mean, the thing that I would say is I think that obviously the way Square Enix talks about mods is like they're like, hey, we know y'all use them and that's fine, but it does break TOS, so just don't let us catch you using them. And
yeah, basically.
like then we'll have to do something. Please do not make us do this. And that's when you have little incidents like there was an RP venue that there's an RP venue that bought a billboard and like advertised that they were having a party at their fucking RP venue, and it had like modded shit in it and stuff that wasn't even out yet on their characters.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, bruh, what are you doing? Like
a slip up, like a just leaving them on stream or something is one thing, but actively like
let me find it real
paying
quick.
to
It's so funny.
but like actively paying to call yourself out is a different level of stupid.
Let me put this on
Billboard is
stream.
another great community meme.
Yes, it is. It's oh, this is a much better picture of it.
Ugh, some modded honkers. Oh god, yeah.
Badonkers.
Yeah. No
I
tolerance
just-
for mods in their online games.
I just want to.
Kinda.
Why can't I just copy
It's-
and paste something into?
It's a zero tolerance as long as they catch you. If you've got the mods and you don't get caught, that's cool. We're not gonna try and catch you, but if we do catch you, you're getting capital
You're
punishment.
getting got. We got you.
Gentleman's agreement, basically, yeah.
More or less. The other thing is like...
It's a handshake with your fingers crossed behind your back. It's
Yeah, and I mean they do. So one of the things that really got some people in trouble was like, it's when raiders use mods that make it easier to do raids, and then they get like world first, and like the WoW people are like fucking whatever, we don't care. Fucking Blizzard, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, I remember seeing stuff about the like world's first modded things from, oh god, I don't remember his name. Bald guy with beard.
Baldwin.
Probably not. Probably pretty vague in MMO content creator scope, but
So here's the amazing nightclub.
Xeno, yeah, that guy.
The
Oh,
amazing, the amazing billboard. Vsauce Michael.
Does he count as bald? I
The
actually haven't
best-
seen Michael in a while.
So the best thing about this billboard is, first of all, they have Final Fantasy 14 branding on it, which is super
Yeah.
stupid. I'm not sure how far back the stream is, but
No, it's actually caught up pretty well.
oh, okay. This
Just remember
it's hard to
edits
tell.
along us.
So it's hard to tell, but yeah, both characters in this are modded, because the man is like way more muscular than the
Yeah.
and the woman is a bit breastier. Yeah, like a whole ass billboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought you meant like an in-game billboard.
No, no.
I didn't think this is like a whole ass real.
No, this is a real life in physical reality. Someone thought this was a good idea, and it's so funny.
This person has too much money.
So here's what happened. It's a whole thing, because this venue, I don't know how they came up with the money for it. But basically someone was like, we're gonna do this, and then there was like a couple people who were like, this is a very bad idea.
Too much
We
money.
should not
What?
do
Can I have
this.
some of this?
We should never do this. And and then
And
but
then they
the
did it.
but then the owner of the venue was like, no, we're doing this. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get so famous. And everyone, and then there's a few people like, okay, and then
I mean, they did get famous.
oh, they got, yeah. Well, infamy is definitely a type of fame for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
God damn, mate. If I had the money, I'd do this shit. Put my Twitch channel on a fucking billboard, like a highway.
but yeah, it's just it's so funny.
That's
I can't.
awful.
It's just one of those big blunders. It's like, why did you think this was a good idea? Oh,
Oh, right.
sorry, we got literal. We got the colors of America: red, white, and blue.
Ew.
New followers in a lawsuit. I actually don't know if Square Enix came after them or not. I'm going to assume no, because I didn't hear anything like that.
Yeah. I would assume like some people involved just like got banned or some kind of punishment. It probably wasn't a huge thing.
I don't think even that happened, but what happened, the backlash on them was so bad. From just like people just literally showed up to their venue and just started harassing them. Like, not in a great way. Like, yeah, what they did was dumb, but they didn't deserve like this horrible harassment they ended up getting.
Nah.
But at the same time, you're doing this in a video game where people could just walk up to your house. It's just my Rothgar's big honkers on it, and Yoshi P is personally execute me on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi P. Oh.
Huh.
No. We offered you a choice, and this is the way how you repay us by consorting with this rat guy. Imperious, Gridanian, Silps, you're no different from the rest of them. You're worse, Cooper.
Leave him alone, he's just a little guy.
Traitor to his kinsmoogles. He plots treason against the crown. Enough. Hoopla Cop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Muggle the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. Get ready for a song that a lot of people...
I believe it's just clan side. I think, like, having it join like that, yeah, that definitely isn't something the game would do.
So, okay. I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to, like... So there are ways to make your mods show up with, for your mods to sync up with other people's, but I don't want to. I don't want to give the goat too much away on in a very public place that could be held against other people. But yeah, if you, it is all client side. The problem is that there are certain mods that people don't code them correctly, and they do end up showing server side, and then that's where you get the real big issues.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of the time those people find those mods out and then they like steer clear.
Yeah.
All right, Cupo Cop, let's go.
Very awkward moments. Yeah.
Are we gonna move, man? What are we doing?
Google is your friend. I don't know about that nowadays.
Google's your friend if you want to learn more. That's what Sonic says.
Maybe not Google.
Oh my god, finally combat, thank god.
Ah, action, gameplay. Finally.
And it's down. Okay, let's keep...
Back to story.
Back to story and walking. Teehee. Oh, we're just walking this way. Hogs, 20 to 30 to 50 wild hogs.
It's only the mods that they have an issue with. That one specifically, I mean, I've heard nothing come from it.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain like the dynamics of the Final Fantasy community who uses mods and like in the RP community in general.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like I don't think Square Enix did anything about those mods or to those people. What happened was more of a backlash within the community who got very scared that they just put all these mods up for everyone to see, and it's just like more or less people are waiting on the day when the shoe drops and they start really hammering down on people who use mods, which would kind of suck because my Arista Augustine is a character I use for the stream. My main character is a big buff lady and I love her to death, and she gave when I was figuring out trans stuff, she gave me a lot of very good gender feelings. And a part of
character customization is very good for that.
And part of that was because I was able to use mods to kind of do stuff, to make her. But yeah, like clubs, SE does not really have a problem with. They actually, they even put stripper poles in this game, so
they're okay with ERPing.
They're fine. They're basic. I mean, there is an actual official stance on ERP,
Nah.
which is maybe the weirdest thing I think I'll ever say. No. I just don't want to be in the stink breath.
Yeah, a lot of things kind of exploded after it hit TM. Yeah, character customization in games is always a very nice thing for discovering gender stuff.
But yeah, it's like you basically had a what NJS is saying is like very true. The community, like what was like even when I was way more involved in the RP community, which I'm not really anymore. I just don't have the fucking time. Between work and wanting to stream and then helping other people's streams and then finding the what little time I get for my own bliss. You know, it's just that like it was small and then it just exploded. And I think the big thing is that like people started like there's like Twitch streams you can find of people just doing DJ stuff for their RP venues, and that seemed like a way for people to make easy money. And then on top of that, it's like, oh, Thorn merch. Yeah, I haven't been deep in RP anymore. People I usually did stuff with retired, and I'm too anxious to get back out there. Yeah, I mean, venues are fucking... Also, just like... I don't want to get too deep into, like...
A lot of people are weird.
Yeah, a lot of people are weird, or they're just not friendly. In a way. Like, okay. They don't have any self-awareness of, like, being kind and understanding how people, like, might not like it if you're, like, super aggressive.
Yeah.
Because not everyone wants to just, like...
But yeah.
You know, wants to, you know, even if, like, because I have an RP bar that I run on occasion on my main character, and it's safe for work. But, like, you go out places and people want to ERP immediately. And it's just Gmod RP servers, but the game both having much our play base, and I found a lost interest in RP games. Yeah, it's valid. Let's do...
We've just kind of never had interest in RP stuff.
Oh, let's do...
It was never a thing to get into.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just like one of those things that really helped me through like gender stuff. But you know, I also just like playing D&D. I've always liked doing role playing stuff. You know, when was playing as my main, I was like I like came up with this backstory for her and all that stuff, and that's always fun to do. I haven't really done that with Arista just because it's very difficult to think up a fun backstory stuff when I'm trying to also be like entertaining in chat, but
yeah. I'm gonna be lazy as I always do and just make my Sona.
That's valid.
Start streaming this. Yeah.
I think the thing, I mean, one of the things I really like about Final Fantasy 14, especially when it comes to like your character, is the game really does a good job of making your characters seem like they're actually fucking important to the story.
Yeah.
I've been replaying World of Warcraft. They don't do that at all. You are a bystander to their story, and they are gonna tell it how they want to, and the characters are there, and like there are cutscenes where you're not there.
Yeah, you're basically just running errands for the people who are important to the story
while they do the important stuff. And it's like in this game, people turn to you and they talk to you and they interact with you. And the most they interact with you in WoW is like they turn to you and go, "Champion, do this." They order you.
Sleeping around.
Mostly because I'm a freak. It's like my sex needs substance. 50 hours to build up to it. I don't like my characters just like sleeping around. Yeah, I mean, I'm also just
Yeah.
like not a super fan of like I've never been like the type to be like, yeah, Vera Holiday, she's such a tomcat. She's getting out there. She's fucking. And now it's like, no, like she does do that, but she also needs to like have a connection somewhat, and that's
She also like
difficult
has
to
a
get.
life.
Yeah. And she's also just not like out there fucking all the time. She's not just some fuck
Yeah.
beast.
It's not just
She's
like,
got
hey dude, what's up?
she's got
Open penis.
backstory. I have
Like,
pages
oh.
of it.
Yeah. Oh god. We've got like all headfans. We've been doing a shit ton of lore stuff.
Uh-huh.
None of it's written down.
Oh god.
It's
GTA.
basically a hodgepodge of like we've got one text document
Mhm.
that's got like a very general quote unquote timeline of stuff that's happened.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
No, the GTA RP. I was introduced to that through the that Djibouti Dubs gang, and because they would do gaming streams, I'm sure they still do. I just don't watch them anymore because I kind of got tired of their fucking. They kind of I would describe them as a little problematic, but their GTA 5 RP streams were always so funny. Just don't watch the ones where it's like the main Djibouti Dubs guy and someone else that's a friend of his, and they play two Asian American characters, and
boy.
they're both definitely white boys playing them, and oh boy, yes, there is an accent. But it's like the main guy, he had a character that was just like a tow truck driver, was literally the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. He just just going around, just towing people's cars, and just being like, oh yeah, my dad was a hooker because he used to attach hooks to people's cars for towing. Like it was very funny. Like a character like, you know. Oh, here we go, y'all. This is a jam. The seven hells are they?
Before Christmas.
Oh, it's very much like that.
I think there's like we never really watched those kind of like popular but I do remember one clip dump video that's probably 12 of just like a GTA 5 RP where it was just like this old man.
Oh.
Just being an old man around the people and like doing funny shit.
James Randall. I'm gonna assume yes. Keep hitting the wrong buttons.
My mind is blown. I glanced at the screen after reading chat. All I read was furry foot, nothing else processed.
Furry foot? Although I
Yeah,
can't
one of
even
these-
read right now because of the fight. Oh, here we go.
One of the enemies was like furry foot something something. I just
Oh,
read
yeah.
furry foot and I was like,
Oh, they doing their dance.
oh my god, Undertale.
Here we go.
Cool.
Give it.
We've got plenty of time.
Hmm.
We've got a lot of backlog that we need to go through until we could even get to Final Fantasy. So probably good.
So
Expansions are coming out for a bit.
the oh shit. No. Yeah, no, so patch, it usually, I think the last patch is usually like 0.7, and right now we're about to go into 0.2, so there's a ways. You've got over a year.
For
Until
once in our streaming career, we've like planned.
yeah.
We've basically got this whole year planned out for sure. At least for the main one. The Tuesday stuff is just kind of whatever I feel like doing. Right now it's Vegas. Up in Vegas, I'm thinking maybe Cyberpunk. But I'm also thinking to swoosh Cyberpunk into the Monday streams, so those can last a bit longer. I do also have Lego Star
they're the scraper
Wars:
off.
The Complete Saga, which is one that I want to do. I want to do that one with a friend. Because we could
Rothgar.
cross-sec it and do like not split screen.
Mob
but couch co-op.
Tome. Mob Coffer. I didn't get shit.
Pre-order? Oh hell yeah! I didn't get shit, damn.
Oh yeah, you should send that my way.
Yeah.
Let's see that, the plushie. Man, well there's, I think the only other big fight before they start more story stuff is Leviathan. But I'm not sure how much longer that even is till we see them. Leviathan. Get that good music. Oh, been playing a lot of WoW lately because I've just been revisiting it after so long, and the Dragonflight stuff is really good, and I just was out of habit pressing the buttons I would press to just start like flying around using the Dragonflight stuff.
Mm. Yeah, was not involved whatsoever. Oh. Oh, Aspia.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
know that. I'm pretty
you
sure
know what?
I've played.
I forgot about LucasArts existing. It's
That
been so
is
long since
fair.
LucasArts has been around.
I feel like I've definitely played an Esper game.
Esper. Let's see, what else have they done?
Yeah, I'm looking them up now.
Oh, that's cute, JS. Yeah.
Oh, Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered.
Ah.
I've never played it, but I knew about it. Also,
Mhm.
Civilization they apparently worked on. Which, oh my god, hilarious thing that I discovered recently. A lot of people have been complaining about Civilization 6's UI.
Mm.
Apparently, it's really bad in 6 compared to 5. Turns out, somebody who was responsible for, I think, 250 like UI related bug fixes.
Whoops.
Luigi,
Uh-oh.
the Luigi,
No, it's not.
yes, he was responsible for
No.
a ton of UI fixes.
I ain't buying that for a fucking
in
minute.
Civ. No, it's real. That's real, yeah. Like that's insane.
You're telling me the man himself, the deposer of CEOs, Luigi Mangione.
Mm-hmm. He worked on Civ 5.
He worked on Civ.
Yeah. Worked there at the same time. She met him. Oh my god. She met a celebrity and didn't even know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. No, hold on. Wait a minute. So this is real?
Yeah.
We're having confirmation in chat that this
No,
is just
it's
someone's
real.
bullshit. That. Hold on. I didn't take my medicine today.
It's like it's real.
Or yesterday. I guess it's past midnight.
Mm.
I gotta take my girl pills. So, the government.
Job resume reveals work on Civilization 5.
Oh.
Something other than fixing UI bugs. She's fixing something else.
God, fixing our hearts.
Hmm. Savannah XYZ.
Hmm.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Looks them up. Oh! I do know them. They do those like the 3D kind of claymation-y styles. They've got the white lady long blonde hair character. I will send them in general. You will recognize them straight away, probably. Insane stuff, though. Yeah. The world is a small place, and sometimes it's pretty cool. Emphasis on sometimes.
Oh, I have seen them. Okay.
Yeah. Really is, though, yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the question would be, when is he getting out? When is he going to be set free? Because it's so obvious to me that I'll be legitimately honest. I don't think he actually did it. I
No,
feel like
I doubt it.
I feel like this is. I don't stand on conspiracy thought very often. I think most conspiracies can be explained very easily. Unfortunately, what I'm about to explain feeds into what I normally would say, which is corporations and the government's willing to keep them propped up for whatever, purpose to fill their own pockets.
Yeah.
That's usually the conspiracy. It's just companies making money and wanting to make more money. Whatever crazy thing is happening out there, it's, usually the answer lies somewhere in the middle for some stuff, but it's always someone's making money off of it. And I think when they could not find the shooter for weeks,
Yeah, it was very like public that
Yes.
they weren't figuring shit out.
Like, oh, so they catch Luigi and he just happens to have this fucking manifesto on him? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Some guy at a McDonald's just
Yeah.
knows exactly where he was, what he looked like,
No,
who he
it's
was.
to me that's always seemed very fishy to me. I don't buy for a second. The people who, like, the CEO's like, oh, I'm so scared. What if I get shot to death for denying a bunch of people's coverage and let them die?
Don't do that, then.
But anyway, that's the end of my,
Don't do...
that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Let's, we killed a giant Moogle King. That's fun.
Yay! Segway. Big King Moogle down.
Yeah, King
CEO
Moogle down.
Be good.
Just be good peeps. I agree. That's all people should be.
That
Unfortunately,
should be everyone's motto. Just
as
be good.
as I think, unfortunately, as we just keep marching forward into darker and darker times, people want to exploit
be
others for their own gain, and
Yeah.
I mean, that's been America's MO since the beginning, and it's not a surprise to me that it's come to such a head in the end. And
what started America.
I think what we're going to start seeing in the next decade is the fall of the American Empire, and it will be the fault of those who ran our country in our government, and those who ran it from the shadows.
Yeah. Just general evil and incompetency.
Yeah. Well, because it's the thing that James Stephanie Sterling's always says about video game companies. They don't just want your money, they want all the money.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty true across the board. And until something crazy happens, nothing's gonna change.
Yeah. Who can be the most popular rich person? Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's so crazy to me that that's what it's turned into, because, like, gosh, I told myself I was just stop talking as much politics,
Yeah.
but it just comes up so often.
Yeah, sadly.
It's just
it's important.
no, it is important,
it's hard
and
to
no
avoid
worries,
talking
Will.
about.
It's more about, it's like, especially with me, like I'm a trans person, and things are scary here, especially here in my state, where they're trying. So right now, Texas is trying to pass laws that will basically make sure that trans people who are out in public are thrown in prison.
Yeah.
So they're trying to say a law right now, they are wanting to call it a felony to do this. They're saying that if you try to say you're a gender other than the one that matches with your sex, then that's fraud, and you're committing fraud, and that's a felony. You're going to jail.
Stupid. Even if you legally change all of your stuff, they're like, no, just kidding.
Yeah, I'm Texas, unfortunately.
And the problem is that, like, it's not just an America issue. Like, America's causing the problem.
Well,
but, like, a lot of people in other countries kind of like try and brush it off and be like, well, it doesn't affect me. They forget how much of an influence America is to other countries. Like, the UK has also had, like, they've also done bullshit anti-trans stuff because of stuff America's done, which has been part of the reason for us. It's been, I was gonna say, basically, it's been impossible to start HRT because the UK is basically bootlicking America at every step because they, for some reason, decided to leave the EU.
Oh, I think we know why. Racism, but
it's because people are fucking stupid. Brexit is like it's not even a racism thing. Everyone in the UK globally unanimously agrees Brexit was fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, because now
no one benefited
it's
from Brexit.
so what happened in Brexit is what our country is currently going through right now, which is when Brexit happened, you had a bunch of people suddenly go, well, they told me this wasn't going to affect this or this wasn't going to affect that, and it did. And here we are with President Trump, who's basically saying, day one, I'm going to make grocery prices go down, and now they're higher than ever. And they're just focusing on their identity politics and stuff. And it's just frustrating. I was looking for these.
It's why
Waking Sands.
It's why we've just given up and started trying to start saving for DIY.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible to get it legitimately, quote unquote, in the UK now unless you pay for private healthcare, which we cannot afford.
Well, the thing I was gonna say a minute ago, the thing that you said, like, it's like America has an influence. That influence was so much more direct than I think a lot of people know, especially when it comes to the transphobia. Yeah. Because all like, so the UK was basically the like training ground for a lot of these horrible ideas that are now infected our country.
Yeah.
And that's because there was an evangelical, like, Christian group who was basically started funding all of these, like, transphobic hate groups in the UK and putting out all this literature against trans people. And that's, you know, that's when we get J.K. Rowling.
I was about to say they also wrote some shitty wizard books or something.
Well, what I'm saying is that's when J.K. Rowling starts really going down the rabbit hole of, like, trans women are horrible monsters and, like, just never ever being able to climb up off of that cliff. And it's just like, and so, like, it's getting spread, and you have, what's her name, Parker Posey or whatever her fucking name is, like, that piece of shit. She becomes JK's best friend, and it's just like, then of course she gets in with fucking Nazis, and now it's just
Harry Potter growing up.
Yeah.
Like, our mom really likes Harry Potter. Luckily nowadays, I don't think she's interested in it. Even before the whole J.K. Rowling turf bullshit, I think she just kind of, I don't want to say grew up, but, like, her interests have shifted. Exhibit A, or Evidence, whatever, is she's currently on, like, season 11 right now of Supernatural.
Oh, fair enough.
She's been binge watching that the past, like,
we have Story.
couple months. Oh.
Whence came that cry? The Solar.
No more.
Well, for Fend, the antecedents.
Fend?
Go, Rista, go!
4 Fens.
Oh, what happened? I legitimately do not remember this.
She tripped over.
I flew up.
I throwed up. Oh, stomach hurt.
Oh no. Not the echo, not now. Oh, she is not. No, JK still sucks. And
no.
She's actually doubled down recently, because someone was like, who are 3 actors that you would you dislike the most? And JK more or less said, like, it's the 3 original Harry Potter actors.
The 3
the 3 who turned on her.
Bullshit. God, what's his name? Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
So fucking based. So
oh, hold on. Who's this?
This spooky.
An Ashen
Cool
here?
name, yeah.
How? Who's this?
Oh.
How readily you
Lashes,
see.
yeah.
You are indeed gifted antecedent.
Oh, okay. While
But
the
you-
lore is happening, I gotta pee again. So.
Yeah.
EB.
But you are not like the others, your robes. Gifted but ignorant, yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He? You speak of La Habrea. La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. They are pretty good robes. Also, I don't know why I've given them both the same voice and the same, like, tenor of speaking. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then, he is still... I only confirm that which you already knew. Lahabred is still alive. There's no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... Think you're the same person like Zelda's alter ego. So, Ashians are basically... I think I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. They're... In ARR, they were basically just the boogeyman that the game had come up with. They get fleshed out a lot more as the series goes on. But, like, basically, they're just like... At this point, they're literally just like... They're scary guys in masks. And they have, like... They can't actually... Like, their bodies can be destroyed, but, like, they could just, like, take another body.
They're evil because
Yeah, and then there's an actual reason for that. And, Tatari doesn't see him. Is something the matter?
I always love wide shots of Lalafels. They are just, it's just a lost child.
I almost made Arista a Lalafell just because I just think they're so fucking... Well, one, I think they're cute, and two, I think they're really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because they're small, which is cute, and they're small, which is funny.
Yeah. If they had a furry equivalent to a Lalafell.
If they had a Volpera.
Basically.
Yeah.
If they had a Fennec. Or even just any kind of... Like, a small fucking Hrothgar. Like, just stumbling around.
It is only to be expected she lacks the gift of knowledge of both. To her, we are indistinct. Don't understand. Shadowless, flawless, fleshless, formless. What truth is there?
Maybe.
Is it each tale is diluted by time and telling? They're
Maybe
just being...
If I start it before the Hrothgars become free, I'll make a Lalafell. Just make a little shit.
The dark robed guys in one night scene. I think in the second. Oh, I think the ring wraiths are mostly in the first, and then you have a couple of the because they're the ring wraiths are called. Oh gosh, I know this. There's a term for him, and I can't. But then there's like the big bad one who's like the Witch King. No man can defeat me. And then the person takes off their helmet and she says, "But I am no man."
Oh,
and she
yeah.
girl boss slices his fucking head off.
God.
The lure dump completely blind player to Final Fantasy. So the fun thing about Final Fantasy is you could literally pick up any Final Fantasy game and they're all... It's like it's an anthology series. Each one is its own kind of bubble. So like
Yeah.
But the cool thing about Final Fantasy 14 is it has a lot of references and draws from the other games. So
Which is neat.
there's one of the things I was originally planning on doing, and I guess I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been a little pissed if I was futzing with my streams in the middle of a big raid. But there's the Crystal Tower raid that I'm supposed to do, and that's all stuff from Final Fantasy 3. And in fact, later there's like an expansion that very much takes a lot of like inspiration, some of its stuff from Final Fantasy 3. And then the one after that is actually has a lot of stuff from 4. And this current
That's
one,
all I need.
the current one, Dawn Trail, has a lot of Final Fantasy 9 stuff in it. Like, I think so they like released the trailer for the next like patch that's coming out, and it's like I'm 90% sure we're basically finding robot Beatrix from Final Fantasy 9. Aubrey is wrong about a great meditation. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit only one you have yet to master.
All this game needs is to let me become whatever the fuck Freya is, and then I'll be happy.
Ashians are so fucking long-winded. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
I was indelicate, 'tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. So his grace, I don't know if we've talked, if the subjects come up. So I grabbed X1-2 since a friend said it was good getting into Final Fantasy and turn-based combat. For context, the only turn-based games I've played are Fallout 1 and 2 of them, but they are the only ones. I would honestly say, if you ever get a chance, if you see them on sale on Steam, and honestly, it would just be a good game to stream. Just pick up like Final Fantasy, like I would say pick up Final Fantasy 6, their pixel remaster. And honestly, any Final Fantasy is good. I think where they stopped doing turn-based stuff in Final Fantasy 12, and that's where it gets kind of like people start getting torn on it. I've heard Final Fantasy 12 is very good though. I just have never played it. Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 is the most popular Final Fantasy game.
That's the Final Fantasy game.
So there's like all these this Magic the Gathering stuff coming out for Final Fantasy, and with Final Fantasy stuff on it, and it's like the Final Fantasy 7 branding is up front.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you like Cloud? Buy our cards. You wanna you
also doing a SpongeBob one.
Oh, they're doing what they call Secret Layer. And so Secret Layers are basically like,
it's just cool, yeah.
It's like normal cards, but just different art,
retextured, basically.
Yeah.
And like I don't remember what server it was in, but they were looking through the SpongeBob ones, and they are like not good.
The SpongeBob ones are so weird because it is just one of the artists literally redoing screenshots.
Yeah.
And it is exactly that, because the artist basically said, yes, I did draw these. I recreated these like scenes. And it's like, you didn't just recreate them, you just remade them. You basically just
traced them.
Yeah, it looks like you just traced, man. Like, I ain't gonna claim that you did, because I don't know, but it is very odd.
It still ain't particularly high effort.
Oh dear. Any references to the Ashian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. So what we don't know right now is that this Ashian is actually... So there's like... The lore that we get like way later is that the Ashians were actually like part of an ancient race that used to live on the on Eorzi, like in the main on the planet, and something happened that caused them to summon uh Zodiark. And Zodiark basically like needed all these sacrifices to actually like manifest. And Zodiark was then trapped by Hydaelyn, and like basically all these Ashians are just like shades of these without giving too much away. They're just like shades of this ancient race. And 3 of them are the only ones who are like original members of this old society. And the rest are just like kind of like reincarnations they've just snatched up through time.
Yeah. Lalafels are so silly. I might make a Lalafell.
The Lalafels are fun. I think so. I think
Yeah.
there's. It's kind of sad because like there is going back. I hate to go back to mod talk. If you ever
Yeah.
do want to like add mods to your character, Lalafels are the ones that are like shunned the absolute most because
Yeah, I mean,
there are.
I can understand why.
The unfortunate thing is that the gaming community and the anime community overlap too much, and there's a lot of people with thoughts that are not great towards people of a certain age, and Lalafels are short, and they are a little baby-faced, and therefore there are gross people who see that, and that's what they like. And it's like, but the thing is like this. But where I stick to the where I stand on this is like, Lalafels in this game.
Going to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, Lalafels in this game are adults. They are what they are. People need to fucking relax a little bit, but at the same time, if you see someone being a weird, gross little freak, you fucking let them have it. You know.
Yeah. Appearances are appearances, no matter what the game says their age is.
Like look at this guy. Like, look at this dude. Look at this guy. He's being a little pervert. This cat girl. That's an adult. That's an adult. But at the same time, if I see you playing that character and you say, I'm 800 years old, and you act like you're a child, I'm going to immediately be very suspicious of you.
It's like, that's the thing as well. Like, I've seen Lalafels. Like, I know there's one Lalafell that like has a beard and like a deep as fuck voice, but still like, you know, little twiddly fucking crunk.
Yeah. No, it's yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's they're meant to be like kind of cutesy, goofy.
Well, yeah, I would say they're meant to be
fuckers.
cutesy and goofy. I think the child coding is something that a lot of people have put on them themselves. But that's just my own opinion. And also, like, I get it why people think that. I think that people also need to like not see everything as black and white. I think you just have to see something, and if you see something that's weird, you immediately like do something about it. But obviously, it's like people also need to relax. Like, I know people who are very fine people who are very normal, who just play Lalafell characters and have like treat them as adults, and they're fine. Yeah. Oh, the child throwing a tantrum is good though. I like that animation.
Yeah. I mean, I like those because they're cutesy and
silly.
they're silly and they're fun. It's when people get a little. I don't want to just say too horny, but like.
Well,
you know.
I think it's when because I've seen some mods. That's all I'll say on that. But that make them very much they are very adults. But at the same time, like, I think it's when the people maybe lean too hard in on the kid stuff, the childish stuff. And that's the stuff that
40, yeah.
Yeah, Momodi, God, yeah. Where am I going? Search for the white robe Ashen? Where?
44. Hell yeah.
She's older than Sid, and Sid looks like my grandpa. Sid is 32.
Mm.
I don't, maybe I'm not explaining myself clear enough on that. I don't know. I think the thing I just want to say is, like, you know,
It's a hard topic.
it's a hard topic to talk about because there are a lot of bad actors.
There's just so many factors that like play into it as well.
Oh my god,
baby.
the baby. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing Sid in the opening cinematic, the Answers opening cinematic, and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? He is child. But what time is it? Oh god, it is quite late.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Old Sid.
Yeah, that's, oh, he's got a little facial hair going. He's such a little, he's like a child.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen this guy. Or this, I guess.
It's
this
only a
version.
5-year difference. Although I guess he did live through the calamity. Alright, well, I think... Although, hold on. I do kind of want to pull that up really quick. We'll go ahead and...
like, get to a certain point to call it quits.
We're going to go ahead and call it... Oh, hold up. The game doesn't want to let me leave.
Damn. No battle logging.
Maybe I'm supposed to be in here anyway. I'll figure it out. I have no idea how I'm gonna actually end stream because the connecting button is still saying connecting.
I mean, if you just quit OBS, that should end stream.
Hope so.
Yeah.
We'll log out. I do want to pull up that cinematic.
Stream will never end. 24-hour stream, let's go. I do want to do another one of those eventually. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do for one, but no actual plan.
There we go. I had to hide on everything. We are here forever. I still think, to me, like, I remember when Cataclysm happened in WoW and thinking like, oh, that was so cool. I think if I had been around for this, I would have shit my fucking pants.
Yeah.
Because you go from 1.0, the servers go down, and this is what plays before you get logged out.
You play it as the last thing you see, yeah. That is cool. I do love it when those kind of, I guess, events happen. Hell of a leap, but Fortnite does similar events like this at the end of each chapter.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. Having basically like a global, this is the end of this part of the story of whatever. Like everyone experiences it at the same time. It's really cool. Every few patches. Yeah. that as well, when like things happen just kind of in the background that aren't like focused on, but it's definitely happening and like noticeable.
Yeah, I might have, maybe I'll, before we
There's
go,
the
maybe I'll find some of that stuff real quick, because it's so cool how they built this stuff up.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, we do got a place before.
So the moment they add, I will stream Fortnite the day they add Painkiller.
Oh, I will join you. I'm tempted to stream it when they add period module.
Has that not happened yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
But it's been leaked and it will happen. As soon as it happens, they're streaming Fortnite. They better, I swear to God, if they don't have karaoke songs in Fortnite Festival, I'm gonna explode. I was talking about it a few weeks ago. It's happened. I'm on the page for the Fortnite leaks. Through the fire and the flames.
What?
A Dragon Force.
Oh, man.
The one song, like
I'm not a Dragon Force fan. I hate to be the stick in the mud on that.
Neither am I. I don't like the song, but the fact that it's in Fortnite Festival, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
the leaderboards for that are gonna be
Oh my gosh, y'all. It's Louis Swa.
biggest loss ever. Yeah.
He was the Minfilia of 1.0.
Oh, this guy. I've seen that gif a billion times.
Oh, there's another GIF you're about that you've definitely seen.
Or at least a similar thing to this, the one you're probably talking about.
Yeah, so that is Alphino's grandfather. Alphino and Alizé, who Alizé is fucked off. We won't see her for a while. Actually, we won't see her for a long while.
Not a moon. Uh-oh. It's the alternate version. Destiny was Moon's Haunted. Final Fantasy is Moon's not a moon.
Moon's a dragon.
Moon's a dragon.
And then that's supposed to be like the player characters getting sent ahead 5 years into the future.
Yeah.
And there's that GIF.
There it is, yeah. Wasn't a real moon, it was a jail. Yeah, I love that. Moon's a prison.
I'm sorry. Did you actually mean to spell jail like this? Please.
No, actually. Right.
For chat, because I removed for VOD watchers, I put up GAOL, which is how they spell jail in this game.
God, it's fucking Kaiser all over again.
Kaiser, but no, that's see the thing that's funny about the Kaiser Caesar thing is that these fucking Luddites who are following Caesar around. They are too stupid to even know how to properly pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Odin. We have... that's another fight we'll have to do at some point. The Behemoth. Oh, and there's the Crystal Tower.
creature.
A ghoul. A zombie. Hmm.
Minecraft villager noises.
A manor. A haunted house. Hmm. It's sort of there. Yeah, well, I think the funny thing is, like, the Odin fight, I think, is actually, like, not required. And then sometimes he's just out and about as a world boss. Yeah. Well, that's how Behemoth is as well. Behemoth is a world boss fight. Which... Yeah, because he's a trial, but then he can also be a world boss. Yeah. Yeah, he's a world boss too. It's very interesting.
That's neat.
Gosh, I could just sit here and watch all of these, but here, let's we go from that's where we start, and then we go through Heaven's Word, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and we can't just sit here and watch all these, can I? It is my stream. I could just do this. I don't want to do Heaven's Word because that is something like there's like spoilers in that.
I'm saying I feel like a lot of these are gonna be spoilers.
But
I can
what
close
if?
my eyes.
But what if? We'll just watch the most current one, which is it will be so fucking far out of context.
Oh, by the time, yeah, no. Even if you do Heaven's Sword right now, I'll forget by the time that we're actually streaming it. Is it Heaven's Sword or Heaven's Ward?
Heaven's Ward. Okay, it's Heaven's Word. The Heaven's Ward are actually they're also a group of knights. Yes, this is where we literally saving the entire. This is the first expansion after the wrap up of the story that started in A Realm Reborn. And now it's just like we're going somewhere and it's new and it's beach time and we're going to have some fun and then some shenanigans might happen. Lizards. I mean, that's out of context. You have no fucking idea who that is.
Yeah.
Big.
Fucking elf. Oh, fish. Maybe this is one star. Go down. Got the behemoth. Got this guy.
The FanFest reveal of Shadowbringers first season. I might pull up the Shadowbringers trailer is one of the coolest fucking things on the planet.
That's just Godzilla.
It's a boost.
This is Monster Hunter.
I mean, I don't know about Monster Hunter Wilds, but it does give me Monster Hunter Wilds vibes from what I've seen. Like, oh, this is the reveal of the Viper job. There's Alizé. We won't see her till the end of Heaven's Word. She's too busy being moody right now.
Being fruity. You see comments.
You meet her in the intro, and then she storms off, and you don't see her for 2 expansions. Oh, there's Urianger just fucking having a cocktail.
Margaritaville?
Yeah.
I remember the shitty like VR chat world we found.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I was just looking for bars because like that were just outside of the norm on VR chat. Oh, it's everyone's favorite cat boy that we have met, but then we don't meet again. And after the Crystal Tower, we don't see him again until Shadowbringers. That was the other. That's the other new job. God, what's it called?
I remember seeing that. I think
Pictomancer. I had to remember. Pictomancer is very cute. I haven't played it yet. I don't with streaming and stuff.
maybe that's what I think.
Oh, Pictomancer. So okay, so the way that jobs work in Final Fantasy, you start the game being able to pick like I want to say 8 classes, and then after that you unlock jobs. In some jobs you can't unlock until you make it to that expansion that they were introduced.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the...
Oh, hold on, here comes our trans queen.
At last we are come to the land you call the New World. My home.
Yeah.
Put out.
He's basically just a fucking a shonen protag. It's so good. Oh yeah, his name is Meteor. That is the colloquially known name for the default.
I'm gonna call him
I'll pull up Shadowbringers.
John Final Fantasy.
Oh, this is spoilers for the end of Stormblood. Don't look.
It's fine. I'll forget.
No, it's fine.
Explosions. I've not got audio on, so that'll miss a lot. I'm sure.
I'm still a little cheesed I couldn't stream it because
It's
of
fine. I'd rather you have a functional stream.
he's the
Like,
Meteor Survivor.
The Twitch delay is really good. Like,
Okay.
it's the same.
Whatever was going on earlier must have stopped then.
Yeah, you seem fine now. It's just obviously you don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
They were introduced in the Stormblood expansion.
For the one they called.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm agitated by the issues at the start. I am gonna have to start recording my streams, I think, to stop that from happening.
I've wanted to do that, but storage space for
Hmm.
all the CD power to do recording.
Well, that actually might be my bigger issue. Oh no, did it go down?
Oh, no, you're fine. You just Discord pooped out for a second.
No. Feature.
That's cool. That's angry.
He's actually wearing
He's in a corset.
okay. So he's actually wearing what he's about to do is he's gonna go through all the jobs he's been throughout every opening. And he started as Archer, which is what he was in the 1.0 opening. That the gargling stream.
Little fucker was chewing on the fiber optic cable.
Yes. Oh, this was a big reveal because this was Urianje's new look. As well as Ishtola's.
I'm changing the headcanon now though. John Connor actually a trans man and that was a part of it. Revealed to be hot as shit.
I would say it did seem like the Urianje thirsting did start in Shadowbringers.
That kind of looked like John Trump.
This town certainly has changed.
Oh yes, this is when they introduced Gunbreaker.
Oh yeah. I love that Minecraft.
Oh, we got that overworld theme from Final Fantasy 3 going. This expansion was so good. Oh yeah, and this was the dancer reveal, along with the era.
Oh yeah. It's a rebel. Being honest, her dance was kind of disappointing.
You know.
she's kind of flailing her arms around.
Greater even in the seventh umbral
Too
calamity
much of the dance.
must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. You must.
Oh, good. Fucked her up. The fucking Dark Knight job getting its focus in this expansion. Which is funny because the very next expansion there was a big focus on Paladin, which is the like, I guess opposite thematically.
Great job. Very cool though. Oh, it like sets the menu to be it as well.
Yeah, the menus are so good. So what I was doing for a while, I would go to the thing and I'd play like play the whatever. We're not gonna
Just
watch
to get
this.
the menu.
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't. Oh, that's right, because it doesn't have a title.
Yeah.
But this one does.
Hmm.
And this is where I'd let it sit until I started stream.
Yeah.
But
He's very cool.
yeah, but I think that we will go ahead and call it here for the night. Hopefully I think I'll probably have to export all these vids and just like kind of cobble them together on DaVinci or something, but before I can upload it. But we'll be back Monday. We will be continuing A Realm Reborn. We'll be seeing what that Ashian. It was worth staying up late. Yeah, I mean, I still am not tired, but if I don't force myself to go to bed, I don't know if I ever will be. So
don't want to fuck up the Eep schedule like we have.
I mean, I've stayed up late, but it's fine. It's just Sunday tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. I just with all the internet issues I was having, I just wanted to get like a stream in.
Yeah, at least a decently length.
Yeah, and then we still had internet issues, which is such a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, at least it was near the beginning and not just throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. But alright, everybody. I mean, I guess we can all know why, but there's no one to raid. So, thank you so much. We will continue this, and honestly, I've been thinking about this for a while. I always consider myself more of a variety streamer, but I might focus in more on Final Fantasy moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
I love this fucking game, and I feel like it's good to have like the one go-to game.
Yeah, you need your one thing, which for us is...
Hey, you got the Payday.
It's supposed to be Payday, but we kind of keep missing the streams.
Well, you know.
Shit getting in the
We'll see in this game though, yeah. The new
a lot of content.
Yeah, I am actually, I will probably not be doing any new content for a while. I think I'll...
Catch up first.
I want to leave Vera for my own personal stuff, and then I'll let Miss Arista take over for being for being a stream queen. Because she is a queen. Hold on. Let's gaze at her for a quick moment before we go.
That's fun. But yeah, I'm looking through dates and schedules and stuff now. I will probably start streaming Final Fantasy in August.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
yeah, I think that's about when I'll.
I mean, if you're just gonna make a Lalafell, yeah. On Ultros.
Some kind of creature.
Yeah, it was just where I couldn't really put her anywhere else because the servers were all
yeah.
They were all clogged up for quite a while after Dawn Trail came out.
Yeah.
So.
Oh God, I'd have no idea what stuff to go on. It's annoying. The data centers and stuff are really annoying because I want to be able to play with friends, but I also don't want to have to play on a laggy server.
Alrighty, but I will now officially call it here, and I'm gonna hope that if I hit the X button, that it stops. So
I will make sure.
Alright, everybody. Y'all have a lovely Sunday. Go to fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
Good night.
It depends, but yeah. Bye-bye.